Welcome to another de-stress video if you need. So about 20 minutes of just some really mellow stretches and picking and choosing them as you like, okay? A lot of, maybe some focus up into the shoulders because that's where we hold a lot of stress. I love a twist, a little bit down into the hips. Breath awareness, of course. And so at the end of the sequence, I again want to do a 5-minute, I hope, as a breathing sequence. So it could either be seated meditation, or I'm going to suggest a laying down variation where you put a pillow between your shoulder blades and you lay back on that pillow. So I have this one, but you can also just grab a normal pillow, something around, and fold that up possibly. So do you have anything like that? I have a strap for one stretch. I think I just lied. I don't think we're going to do that stretch, so I'm going to toss that aside. Okay, I got this. So the first stretch is the child's pose. And you're going to stay there for a nice 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm going to reset up my body. And remember, pick something different if that is not relaxing for you today. So I'm doing the knees a little wider. Reaching the arms, or arms are close. Sometimes it's nice to have a pillow stacked under, setting up your perfect child's pose. And settling into that. So you want your head to be dropped, neck is long. I'll keep my head up just a little bit so I can talk to you. So I'd love you just to feel that you're folding in and coming within your body a little bit. You're just carefully closing out the outside world and coming into your sweet breath. Deep into the hips, lengthening in your spine. And then lifting up and moving your hands, arms back, pressing your way up. You're going to come to hands and knees. So make sure that you pad your knees if you need that extra padding for comfort. Okay, you can just stay facing me. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the movement of the spine if you like. So I push back into the feet for a moment, just stretch them out. And then move into the release of spine down, a valley. And then curling it up into a little mountain of spine. So moving back and forth between these two, releasing down, open heart, and then exhale, curl up into a mountain. So follow your breath right down into a beautiful valley. And then climbing up the perfect mountain. And one more time, if you would. And then easing back, maybe stretching your toes for a moment, but coming back to seated and briefly to butterfly, because you might end up choosing butterfly instead of the next option. Okay? So just opening the knees and such. So I'm going to go into a deep hip stretch on each side. So what I'm going to do is take the legs to one side, straight line with this front leg, maybe in line with the mat if you happen to be using that. And we'll stretch and open up this space. I love using a pillow to balance this one out. So whatever leg you start with first is perfectly fine. And begin to reach forward, testing it out. Always, always important to let go of expectations of what you should do. This stretch may come down to the ground, but it does not have to. This is perfect right here. It's good to kind of test out and feel the pathway down. Let your breath carry you there. The rise and fall carry you there. Maybe feel 3 more deep breaths here. And now, still feeling the stretch, I'm just going to ease up slowly from wherever you are. Moving up with ease and finding that tall spine. And then easing off of that, do a little butterfly in the middle. Inhale up, exhale forward. And then if you like, switching to the second side. So first you're having that little moment of setup. I always like to get my hips a little more underneath. The pillow helps me. It doesn't mean you need to have it. It may not be for everybody. And really let your awareness come into what your body needs. You're trying to come out of your mind, what your mind expects you to do. Instead, asking your body, how is this? What do you think of this? Can I go here? And let your breath take you there with kindness. Here's Misty. I'm glad she's here. Nice. And then making your way back up. Perfect. And back to butterfly for a moment. I just want to balance it out with one more butterfly after the 2 sides, stretching forward. I love bringing in essential oils. Okay, so you could use this video more than once. This one today is the geranium. I love geranium plant. It's kind of a geranium rose, so it's not as expensive as rose oil. But I'm just going to tap a little bit of that and use that. It's definitely another relaxing, like lavender oil is wonderful too. So good one to complement a de-stress video. So we're going to move into a twist in a moment. Always good to twist the body. So I'm going to take the hands back and go into some windshield wipers to kind of warm up into that. So take your legs to the right, your head turns the other way. We'll do 4 of these. There's 1. Over to the other side. 2. Inhale up. Exhale over. One more time, inhale and exhale. And then centering out. So twisting, I want to get the hips right underneath. You could have both knees bent and stretch to each side. Wonderful way to go. I'm going to go for the one knee bent, the other leg is straight, and hug it in close. I'm going to use this hand and actually lean back. I don't always teach that, but I'm teaching leaning back here into it. And then if you want to, it hooks an elbow. Then you use the back arm to press yourself back to tall. Relax the fingers and gently twist. Deep breath down low. So keeping that perfect twist, that beautiful twist. Let your head turn slowly front to back. unhook, unwind, and switching to your second direction. Good. So use this hand to lay back a little bit, hook a hand. The laying back will help you hook that elbow if you want to hook the elbow. And then I press myself tall. I feel the relaxed fingers and gently twist down low. Deep breath into that twisted space. So you're going to inhale as you look to the front. And exhale, look to the back. Inhale, turn and look to the front. And exhale, look to the back. And then unhook, unwind. Perfect. So now I'm going to come to seated cross-legged. I'm going to grab my pillow, tuck it below my hips, and sit tall. Never mind. Okay, sit tall. Stay relaxed. I want to keep going. Let the hands relax down. Your head drops down. And you begin to move into some little neck rolls. Inhaling up, exhaling it down. So what you're creating with these little neck rolls, it's like a tiny smile. And then each time the smile gets just a little bit bigger as you roll up higher. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time to the side, inhale up, and exhale it down. Then lift your head up. Okay. So the hands come down, the arms come down, reaching back, using your fingertips to press your way tall. Good. Reaching the fingers out and wiggling the fingers. Just playfully wiggle them a bit, draw them back. And then you do some circles. You're going to circle it back 4 times. 4. Deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop that down. And now you're going to lift up into your sunrise. Inhale up and exhale while you reach it. And then inhale to those fingers and exhale the arms back down. Okay. Relax it a moment. Then lift, reach, fingers. And the circles go forward. Deep breath into this. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale there. Again, inhale up, reaching. And then exhale it down. Relax. Good. Letting your legs come out if you want to. They could stay cross-legged, nice and happy, or you can shift them to another position. Bring your hands to your heart, your chest, and inhale, open up between, open up in the chest area, obviously, and then exhale, this is what I meant to say next, between the shoulder blades. And then one more time, inhale, and exhale. And then drawing it back, relax the shoulders into our little side bend. So inhale up, exhale over. Stay on the side, inhale up, exhale over. And then coming out of that, the arm opens way back here. And then sweep it around. Inhale up, exhale it over. Inhale again, reach reach up. And then exhale over. And then slowly rotate out of that, drawing the shoulder back and centering out. Nice. So the last one is a little windshield wiper before we move into our breath awareness sequence. So hands back, and you just tip the legs one side. Inhale up, exhale to the other. Inhale up, exhale. And then one more time, inhale and exhale. Now centering out. So we're moving into the last little piece for breathing and relaxation. So you're welcome to be seated if you want to practice seated meditation. But the idea is maybe a laying down breath awareness. And so I'm going to example with a pillow. You can fold up any pillow that you have to make it the right size. And I'll show you real quick what I was thinking. You lay back on it so it lets the shoulders settle back like so. Your knees might be bent with the knees kind of dropping in, or you could have long extended legs. So settling into that if it's what you need right now. And I will gently talk you through release and breath awareness. And I will try not to talk the whole time. Good. So laying down, if you're laying down, you feel the weight of your shoulders falling back. Whether you're using a pillow or not, feel that weight getting heavy, releasing down to the ground. Noticing each exhale, feel the release and the letting go of your exhale, the gentle heaviness in your shoulders. It's not the weight of the world, it's letting go. It's that kind of heaviness, letting go, releasing, letting go of what you don't need. Your breath is easy and soft. Feeling that, you might also bring your awareness up to your eyes and notice the heaviness that you can create in your eyelids. Feel that relaxing of your eyelids around your eyes, smoothing the lines, smoothing the stress away. Letting go of expression. Take that release right down to your cheeks and your cheekbones, your jawline. Notice your jaw. Do you tend to clench? You can let your teeth open just a little bit, let your mouth open slightly. Exhaling, releasing that. There's no expression needed right now. Soft breath just carrying you down, 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 down. Treat it patiently and kindly. And just draw it gently back to the rise and fall of your breath. Remembering to give your body this small gift of breathing, of breath awareness. This gift of letting go, sinking into the earth, trusting that everything is okay. So keeping that relaxed feeling with you, you just begin to move with care. Maybe it's your hands or your feet, your fingers. It's like this gentle awareness that you're noticing the body again. And do you need a little stretch, a long stretch? And if you're laying on that pillow, what works best for you? Do you want to draw your knees into your chest and still rest there a moment? Deep breath in there. Does it work to pull your knees in? If not, you don't have to. With the pillow there, it might make most sense to roll to one side and press your way up to seated in that way. And so please, taking your time. And so please, this is a video that I'm hoping that you can come back to more than once. That you can use it anytime. In different ways if you like. Bring in essential oil if you want. Whatever you need. So finishing off with palms together. Feeling the breath below your fingers. So the life within me salutes the life within you. Namaste.